Okay. Now I think I got it set up right now. I was having technical difficulties on that other one. Okay. So, oh, that's a lovely, lovely face. Okay. There we go. Now we have a chat field. Now people, I definitely made a mistake on that for sure. Thanks for popping in. Oh, okay. Tactical goober. That's what's up. Thanks, man. Yep, that was definitely my mistake. I thought it was an innate feature that was just turned on. I guess it was not. Tactical goober. That's awesome. Sweet name. You follow Andy Stumpf at all? He's very tactical too. Yeah, chat's good. Okay, a lot like Vegas. Awesome. Are you from Vegas? Okay, that makes me feel better. I was wondering, I was like, I'm just not as cool as I think I am because nobody wants to talk. That's hilarious. Sweet. All right, so I've been okay. What's up, dude? Nate Dogg's in the house. Okay, a lot of poker. That's what's up. Every time I go to Vegas, I lose money very bad. Vegas is not the place for me. I was out there for a work conference several years in a row, and like the maximum amount of time you can spend in Vegas is 3 days. That's it for me. I was there one time. One time I was there for like 7 days straight. Don't ever go to Vegas for 7 days straight. It's horrible. Yep. Okay, now I see comments. I'm feeling a little bit better about myself now. It's like, wow. Before it was like nobody wants to talk to you. And I mean, I'm cool with that too, but wow. Yeah, I've been climbing. I don't know if anybody was here on the last one, but this is kind of like a little short Hank setup I made for a cabling backpack. So if I have to throw a cable in the tree, I just threw this little Pinto lanyard system on there. It's like six feet of rope, and then I'll just put it on the backpack and get after it. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing more of these lives. I don't Is that something that y'all are into? I mean, I'm not really the live guy. I don't do live on any platform very much. I'm thinking about doing this. Okay. Right on. Oh, you're in Mississippi? Okay. That's what's up. Right on. You do a lot of sport shooting? I don't know what you're allowed to say on live or not, but I would love to do a three pew pew competition. That'd be awesome. Um, I yeah. Oh, okay. You like well, you do Nate. You do lives like actually removing trees. That's insane. I don't know. I can barely set it up in my basement. I don't know how you set up a live stream doing tree work. That is that's pretty cool. Yeah, you're out there doing some insane removals. How cold was it on that snow video you posted? It's this cold weather is just like you got to get through the first 20 minutes and then I think you're good. Yep. Cool. Cool tactical goober. That's awesome. I met Cotton Top at TCIA, a really cool guy. He's got the equipment for sure. That the rotating head on that excavator is I forget what it's like, a Rototech or something. It's pretty sweet. Ground pounders in the house. That's what's up. Yeah, thanks for joining. This is cool. I'm sure they'll get better, I guess. I don't know. I don't ever really know what to say or talk about in the lives. I don't I don't have a rant in me yet, but I did have a wide variety of customers this week. Some customers were very happy with me. Some were not happy with the crew that I was with. Um, yeah, yeah. You just got to get out there. Oh yeah, right on the yeah, Rototech. That's sweet. Um so customers, right? There's when we're making work orders and stuff for trees, we have to be as specific as possible because there was a situation that I got into earlier this week with a customer who I was at with the same crew a couple months prior, and we walked through with the customer and made sure everything was fine. And then they called back and said they were unhappy. So we went back to try to remedy the situation. And on our side, they said that the tree just needed to be shaped. And what the customer wanted was pretty much very bad health wise for his tree. He wanted heading cuts, and he basically wanted a lot more time worth of work than our management was willing to give. Yeah. Okay. What what's a GB 3000? I don't know. I'm not familiar. Is that some kind of crane thing? Is that like a knuckle boom? -15 wind chill. Yeah. Jordan Hyde. Yep. That's it was rough. It's rough on those days. I was out, I think on the -5 day when I did those black walnuts, it was spicy outside for sure. Yeah. Anybody know what a GB 3000 is? No idea. Hmm. I'm interested now. Oh, okay. Is that the one that Pop 50 Cal is back made? Who does he fabricate them? I don't. I It's a total assumption. Um, is that like the Stein? Loyal tree climber arborist. I'm out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Um, oh, sweet. He sent me those. So those look really cool. Which one did you get? Is it the one with like teeth on the back or the one that you put the ratchet straps around? Dude, if you film that and put it on YouTube, that'd be sweet. Yeah, for sure, Jordan. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, Ballard and winch. Oh, you had the winch with it? That's cool too. I'd love to see a video on that. Yeah, that'd be cool to kind of see how it works and see in relation to a GRCS or something how that. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Like a Stein. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really interested. He sent me pictures of all the makes and models and prices and stuff, and they all look really well built. Yeah, I agree. That thing looks mean. Um, it'd be perfect to throw in the truck as something small because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the GRCS, but to have something a little bit more compact, it would be sweet. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it for my next. I got a couple porter wraps and. I'm definitely my next one. That was either going to be the Stein or one of those, so I'll probably get one of those to see how it does. Right. Also, not $3,000 either. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So my GRCS is so big that it barely fits in one of the Milwaukee Pack Out bottom base kits, and it's like that's the only thing about it is if it was just a little smaller. I know it's just a plate and a winch, but it's kind of heavy to set up. Um, yeah, and it does take a little bit of know-how to know how to use it, a little bit of training with other people. So okay, I'll go check that out, Ground Pounder. Yep. Climbing competition April 26th. Do you know where it's going to be? Is it going to be in Cincinnati or local or um I'd like to check one out because I've been listening to um oh, Nate, that's undisclosed at the moment. Probably to the west side of the United States. Yeah, that'd be sweet. That's fine. And at least cool people on YouTube aren't going to persecute you for learning something. Not at all. Um, yeah, so that tree competition, I've actually, if you guys don't know, there's a podcast called The Smooth Saw. Jeff Inman runs it, and he does a lot of climbing competition based stuff. Okay, Andy was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even, I don't even know if I would, I wouldn't even be competitive watching some of that stuff. So it'd be like, our climbing competition's kind of like a 5K. You just pay and you get to play and get whatever place you get. I don't know. I've never done one. I know, Nate, you've done some climbing comps, right? I don't. I've never done one before. I can barely get in the tree. Spring Grove. Oh, nice. I didn't know that was in April. Is that an ISA comp? Do you know, or is that some other local thing? Yeah, the Smooth Saw is a great podcast. So I've been listening to some tree podcast. Tree Vise podcast is really good. What else? Two Tree Guys is good. I'm trying to think of what other tree related podcasts that I listen to. Those are the three main ones right now. The Two Tree Guys is good because I don't have more than a 30-minute drive to a job, so I can just plug one of those in and listen to it on the way to a job. Um, there's a ton of solid podcasts coming out now for trees. Oh, yeah, gonna okay. Are you thinking of doing the one in April, Nate? I can definitely come see you for that. Um, is Indiana around that time too? From Canada? Wow. That's way up north, eh? Thanks for joining, Bill. I'm sure it's cold up there too. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll probably see you then, Nate. I'm planning on doing it if I can. Do you have to register and be like a member of something to get in those? I guess I can look up the details later. It's not something you do on a live, but okay, Northwestern Ontario. That's what's up. That's what's up. Greetings from the States. We're just what'd you I don't want to do. So I don't know why some features on YouTube and social media apps they will automatically hide comments even though they're not bad. Yeah, I okay. But I don't know it must be like an algorithm thing that senses the comments and like automatically hides it. It's like it's popping up and saying it's hidden stuff, but the comment isn't bad or anything. It's weird. March 16th. Okay. Oh, to register? So do they only have a limited number of slots for this climbing competition? Is it because I've heard that some of the women's competitions they only have like 5 or 10 slots. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why they get banned if you don't say anything that bad. It's weird. And it's not like anything was said that was bad. I can't see. Okay. Yeah, the people who can climb SRT super quick, even MRS. What's up, Ryan? Yeah. Who's Ryan? Never heard of him. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, cheers, dude. Cheers. Yeah. Ryan's in the house. The real smoking ropes. The OG natural crotch. Yep. Did you ever order those boots? You going with the rough out? I think you should go with the rough out. I'm really digging these Knicks boots. I've worn all kinds of boots. I've been in the military. I've done all kinds of work outside that has required boots. Um, these Knicks boots are legit after you get them broken in. Yeah, that's awesome. So thanks for hopping in, everybody. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why the comments they will censor, and yeah, on a good job. Like that's I don't know why that gets censored. A lot of the stuff I've seen on Instagram is getting hidden, and it's not bad. There's no cuss words. There's no. It could be extremely positive, and whatever for whatever reason, it'll just hide the comment. Yeah, that's weird. So I'm gonna look more into that ISA competition in April to do one of those. Probably it'll be like, do they kick you out of the tree if you take too long? That'd be like at a 2 hour climb. Redirect? No, no redirects. I'm going up and then going down. Rough out on the top, smooth on. Hey, that's one way to do it, dude. Is that probably to wick the water away a little bit? What if you just go all rough out? That'd be a sick looking boot. All rough. Okay, dude. Hey, Ground Pounder, thanks for stopping in. See you later, dude. Yeah, that's I'm really really looking forward to getting into some of these climbing competitions. Like definitely listening to some of these podcasts make me I got to get better at throw line for sure. I could definitely use some help on that. It's wild how much better the chat works when you turn it on and you're actually able to interact with people. That's hilarious. You gonna get fitted for some JKs? So I don't know if you have to actually go all the way out there. I think they'll send you some boots. I think they'll send like I think they have like a try on program you can use. So is there like in these competitions if you're going too slow, will somebody just kick you out of the tree? Austin, what's up, dude? Yep. Um yeah. In Boston, I don't know if I'm hardcore enough to work in Boston. That's where the tree dog's from. Yeah, definitely worth the trip out there. Yeah, when I went to Grants Pass. When I went to Grants Pass last year, it was cool. I flew into Seattle, and it's the scenery there is beautiful. Is there a lot of noise in the background at all? I think my water heater's going off. Yeah, definitely. They would definitely tell me to descend early, I feel like. But wouldn't that be cool if you were just like the tree bouncer? You just bounce people out of the trees who were taking too long. The main thing though is like getting better, right? That's what a competition would promote. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm I would be just in time out Sizemore. That would be me. That would be my name on the sheet. DNF did not finish. I'm getting there though. I made quite a bit of progress this week. So this is kind of cool for me. Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Right on. Yeah, I'll apply for the tree bouncer position. I don't. That'd be cool. Mendel Airstream forestry boots are awesome for climbing with or without spurs. So I've seen good things about Mendel's and Cox. So yeah, the crazy thing is how much better you can get if you just have a GoPro. If you just have a GoPro and you look at what you're doing, you can learn so much. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick Swayze in the trees, dude. Hey, you might need a roundhouse if you can't do your work climb, you can't tap that bell soon enough, coming for you. I have not seen anything that goes to quarter pitch for the Milwaukees. I think the narrowest kerf it'll do is 325. I think it comes with the Oregon Speed Cut Nano chain. It's just branded for Milwaukee. Like the chain that comes on it is a Nano kit. It's just rebranded for Milwaukee, and the bar nose is a little different. I think running a quarter pitch on that thing would be good, but I think it's still kind of a dog. I think it needs some improvement. On my Ripsaw 201, my rakers were pretty high, so as soon as I got those things dialed, that thing absolutely shreds now. I love that thing. I've really just been going between my Ported 201 and my Husky top handle. The Milwaukee is okay, but now that I've cut with the Husky more, I prefer the Husky. Yeah, I square file a bit. It's nice to keep a square file to. So Velour and Fur, they make these files. I forget what they're called. For sure, you're still learning. You're never not learning. I have not seen any. They've got to be close, Nate. They've got to be close. If anything, you know what? Maybe I should just do a video and go into details about the two. They've got to be close in weight, depending on the batteries. I don't really feel a difference between the two that's noticeable. But for the price, and if you were on a budget, I would buy the Milwaukee, because the battery for the Husky is $300 until it falls out because the clips aren't in right. That's the thing on the Husky that you got to think about, is if those clips are just off a little bit. I watched it last week. A climber at work, he had it. He made the cut and literally went and racked his saw, and as soon as he put it back in his Cara tool, the battery fell all the way down to a deck and just busted all over it. So the batteries are $300 a piece, and that's what a Milwaukee saw costs. So I would, if I was on a budget, I'd get the Milwaukee. You like the 193? I'm sorry if that offends you. That's just my honest reaction. It doesn't, it's always been a dog for me. I've used a Nano Cut on it too. Are you cutting quarter pitch on it or what? Yeah, Nate, it's bad. You gotta pretty much strap something on it to make it work. The way the Husky is designed is it will, if the battery is not totally secured, it will still operate the saw. So you can be not totally secure in the clips, but since the battery connectors are touching, the saw will still function. And that's kind of where it makes it weird if you're up in the tree and moving around and your saw is still running. You don't think the battery could be potentially halfway ejected. That's a problem I think they need to address. So, do you think that the 193, what do you think the 193 is comparable to? So do you think it's comparable to a 201? I've just not had good luck. I think that's smart. Yeah, I think that's smart to wait. Because the new Husky has a clutch. I think they've been saying, from what I've seen, that it has a little more power, a little bit more torque on it. I'm excited to cut with one. Yeah, quarter. Okay. Are you running 3/8 on your 201? Have you cut with one? Yeah, the clutch. It does look super sweet. I'm a sucker for gear. For sure, for sure. I think with my 194, I always ran into issues of like one time my 201 was down and I used it to finish a removal and I really almost threw it out of the lift. That's how much I didn't like running it. So like the 193, 194, I wonder what the difference is between the 193 and 194. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, these are fun. I might start doing, I don't know, take the sure, definitely. That 2511 is very small. It's a lot smaller than you think it would be. I may get one of those here pretty soon. I've been talking with maybe Ripsaw about getting one. Um, they look like they rip. That's so when I felt it originally it was, but it's so light. It's so light. It's like a little pocket rocket. You could just put it wherever. And you really like it, Jordan? That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm thinking about doing some more of these. If I don't know about time schedules or if that is even something to consider yet, but I'd like to continue doing these. It's kind of fun. It's only a little after 7 o'clock where I'm at. It's too easy. Hands are yeah. I have kind of big hands too, and it makes it weird. Um, Still want to know muffler mod. Okay, 043 safety chain, pretty quick. 201 cheap, not quick. Okay, cool. 2511. Yeah, yeah. They seem cool. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Nate. Hit him up. Hit him up. So before this stream is kind of weird because I turned off the chat feature in my live before. So um, yeah, dude. Quarter pitch for the 2511. I think that makes the difference for sure. Um, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I guess live is where it's at. I think that's like a thing people are doing now or have been doing for a while. I'm not really an improv guy. I don't really have a lot of topics that I can just rip on. Hobby tree guy. Hey, dude, that's how it starts, man. That's how it starts. That's if there's a lot of people who are doing their hobbies better than some people are doing their careers. Okay, that's don't discount yourself there. You can still take it pretty serious. Oh, Jordan, is that ported, that Mark III that you got? So, in relation to the 201, is it heavier or lighter? I really want one of those 540. That's that's an interesting question. Noted. I'm getting a lot of climbing experience. Um, Dude, you should consider sending that to somebody who will port it for you. Austin, dude, keep doing the side stuff as long as you can. Um, I don't know what you're doing for your day job, but if you really want to keep getting into the trees, um, just curious. Oh yeah, that's pretty much. So I'm doing all my own stuff on the weekends, and I'm full time with the company I'm at. Um, I guess if that helps answer your question, I'm getting the reason I went there is I want some climbing experience, some more climbing experience, and it's going well so far. I'm getting some good climbing experience. Some of the stuff they do is a little bit different. Like on the chainsaws, they run rear handled chainsaws for up in the tree, and the ergonomics are a lot worse. To be frank, they don't. You're not able to get in the same places that you can with a top handle, and I think that a lot of the corporate no leg cramps yet. Um, no, they yeah, just they're not very ergonomic, and I think they're trying to get away from people one-handing saws. I think that's going to be a thing no matter if they put the handle on the chain. So I think people are going to always one-hand saws. I watch people do it with rear handles. Yep. Been a desk guy for years. Yeah, I was corporate IT for a long time, 7 years. I was doing your emails and checking your firewalls and making sure that you weren't looking at things you shouldn't be looking at. Being super nerd at work, and I basically lived Office Space for four. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Office Space, one of the greatest movies of all time, and that pretty much was my life. I was turning into that guy, so I was like, I can't do this anymore. Um, Bill, I can definitely tell when I'm climbing. I can, yeah, that's why they do it is they use a rear handle to prevent one handing, but you can also rear hand it still. I watch people do it, so I don't. I think it's just something still might be doing too. Um, but yeah, Bill, I definitely feel it after a climb. Sometimes, sometimes at night, I'll get a leg cramp. Like one time at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I just big Charlie horse in the hamstring. But if I'm yeah, it's just very rare that it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna probably show some footage of me using this rear handle in the tree, and I will explain how rough it is to use that thing. Yeah. Hold. Okay. Yeah, weekends and vacations are for tree work. So that's one of the things that I kind of miss about the corporate world is when I left the corporate world, I had 4 weeks of vacation and all my weekends, and that was just tree work or learning about tree work. And now that I'm going steady, doing tree work during the week, it's a little bit more difficult to get it in on the weekend. So I would just be doing tree work for pretty much 7 days straight. You got to do what you got to do to make it work, right? Um, Yeah, that's I do miss that about corporate a little bit is all the vacation time. Yeah, cool. Thanks for hopping in, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm feeling the love today for sure. Yeah, they're big. I told him I was like I have all these saws. Which Vermeer? Oh, you're talking about the mini skid. That usually runs if I get it for a day, it's $205. And that depends if I rent it on a Saturday, I don't have to bring it back until Monday at 9 a.m. So yeah. The branch manager is mine, Austin. Yeah. I what am I getting a chipper? Yeah. I would probably get a machine before I get a chipper, to be honest. You can fit a lot in a dump trailer and kibble it up. I think I think a lot of people when they're starting out in business, they get machine fatigue and they try to buy this and they try to buy that. The main thing I think you should try to do is eliminate all your debt because if you go into a business with debt, there's going to be that much overhead that you have to cover every month to stay afloat, and then you can run into issues if you have multiple payments on stuff, and then you run into a dry spell. Like coming into the winter, I didn't work very much. There was like a whole month period of time where my phone didn't ring at all. And that's not to say that, I wasn't going out and getting after it and doing the door hangers and the signs and, calling people. And you can sometimes there's just where people they're not looking for tree work. Yeah. So the reason I think about getting a machine before you get a chipper is you can at least move stuff around. Yeah, Austin, that's a good concern. It's just like really if you feel it, in your heart, if that's something you want to do, then you should definitely pursue it if you're unhappy in your current role. Um, but you won't really know until you do it, and it would be good to have a nice nest egg before you take that leap and at least have a solid customer base, probably, you know thousands of dollars in work lined up. I'm not saying you have to have $100,000 of work lined up, but enough that you can sustain yourself for at least 6 months, and that should buy you some time. Yeah, for sure. Debt it will kill you. But I'm having a good experience. Corporate climate. I'm getting a lot of tree knowledge that I didn't have before about definitely tree ID and a lot more biology about plants and funguses and stuff. Yeah, thanks for hopping in. Wow, I'm having fun doing this. I think I might do these more. Um, I'm probably gonna get dinner here in a minute. So did cut yeah. What machine did you get? You found a branch manager on Marketplace? What a find, dude. When I was looking for branch managers, there was nothing. Yeah, cut and stomp. That's I just and a lot of the stuff I'm doing solo, like I don't have any full-time employees, so then you got to think about, well, if I have a dump trailer and maybe you put your machine in the dump trailer, then there's also another trip for the chipper. So then you're making 3 trips to the client's house. Whereas if you had maybe a dump truck, and I don't know, it's just logistically like trying to figure out what is the best way to get to your client's house and save the most amount of money. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it and how to have a is that a bobcat? I'm not sure with the names on some of the names. MT. Um, does it just have a standard mini skid plate? $2,000. Yeah, I think they would probably be salty. That's why I'm not really, I want to adhere to their policies and stuff. So I don't. Um, Yeah, that's why I'm blurring them out. I just want to do everything above the book. So if it comes down to it, they can't get mad at me, or I'm not out here trying to take anybody's business or anything like that. I'm just trying to learn and grow and progress and share it with people. It's not about their company policy. It's just about us getting better as tree guys and girls. Um, yeah, all solo. It is tough to make the money. It really is, man. I feel that. Yeah, 2K for a dingo, man. That's a steal. A lot like Vegas. That's awesome. For all new undercarriage to 3K, like okay, okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Did you have to do anything to the branch manager to make it adapt and be able to fit on there? because I think some of the plates are like weird. They're like machine specific if you don't have the standard mini plate. Yeah, that's cool. I think this is a fun. I've definitely had fun tonight doing this. Definitely because I haven't. So I kind of stopped doing the podcast for a while. I'm currently, my wife has a house and I have a house. I'm currently in the process of trying to sell that house, and the podcast equipment is over there. So I think I'm going to bring it over here. But in the meantime, I think I might do these lives to kind of give people an update on where the stuff is at. Um, just kind of sharing the journey still. I'm gonna probably have some cool guests on the podcast within the year. I can't make any promises though. Okay, cool. Right on. Yeah, that's I think I think I'm gonna yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's something to think about if you are looking at a branch manager that you need to skid boot. What's up? If you're looking at a branch manager, you definitely need to realize what kind of plate that it has on it, because you can get different plates for a different machine, and just because you have a branch manager doesn't mean it's going to fit on the machine that you have. There is a universal mini skid plate. That's what most of them have, but like the Bobcats are different. The MT is yeah, a lot like Vegas. That's probably me too. Austin, it's called Let It Run. I don't really do a very good job of plugging it. I think it's let dot it dot run. It's a separate channel. If you go to the links in my channel, you can see there. I think it's called Let It Run podcast, and just follow that link. And then that's from the last year or so. That's been just basically me talking about my own tree experience. It's on Spotify too. I think there's a couple links in there if you go to the links in my channel. Wow. We're at we're at 42 minutes already on the second live. That's incredible. That's what I'm talking about. I could sit and do this all day and just talk about tree stuff. That's cool. Okay, everybody. Thank you for hopping in and saying hi. Thanks for the likes. Definitely feel the love tonight. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Thanks. Have a good one.